Hello, crypto world. Welcome to the Chart Historian. My name is Justin, and on this channel, I delve deep into crypto charts, exploring chart structures, fractals, and patterns. So here's a big picture of the Bitcoin chart. So this red moving average here is the 50-day simple moving average, and this blue one right here is the 100-month simple moving average. And if you notice that let's go back a little further. So here is a declining structure on Bitcoin. Here is another declining structure on Bitcoin. So you have the initial peak right here, just like you have the initial peak right here. Now this one is shorter than this one that took place in the decline of 2018. After this initial peak, you have three different waves: wave 1, wave 2, and wave 3. Here they're more like bounces. They're bounce 1, bounce 2, and bounce 3. The similarities between these waves or bounces and these waves or bounces is that they both make it above the 50-day simple moving average. So here we have wave 1 after the initial peak. It makes it above, not by much, it makes it above the 50-day moving average. We have wave 2 or bounce 2 that also makes it above the 50-day moving average, and wave 3, which also makes it above the 50-day moving average, after which here it goes sideways kind of for a while and then drops to a capitulation point. So on today's chart, we have wave 1, it makes it above the 50-day moving average. Wave 2, it also makes it above the 50-day moving average. And wave 3, it makes it above the 50-day moving average as well. It is my belief that we are potentially in this, what would be this area for back in 2018, we are in a similar situation where there is one more move down to a capitulation point. Unlike this one from 2018, this one does not have a bounce. This is actually, if you were able to push this backwards, this would be a V bottom. Now, there's two basic termination points to a Bitcoin declining structure. One is a V bottom, the other one is a bounce. So if you watch some of my previous Bitcoin videos, you can watch this one here. I go through the entire Bitcoin history showing you how some of these do a V bottom and others do a bounce. This one, I believe, is going to be a bounce. So what I speculate, and it's just speculation, I believe that this could come down either to this 100-month simple moving average, this blue line, or this green line right here that goes right here, which is around $11,773. Now that could be off a little bit, but these are two possible places where Bitcoin can come down to and it would bounce. Sometimes that bounce goes a little lower than where it originally lands. So there's another way you could look at this. You can say that this is wave 1, this is wave 2, and this is wave 3, and this is that bounce. If that is the case, we would see something like this start taking place. I kind of don't think that is the case. It just, for the reason is it's just a very strange way for this to have played out. This would be a very unique version of this declining structure in the Bitcoin history. I currently at this point believe the bounce has not yet happened. We are working on wave 3. This is wave 2, and this is wave 1. Now, let's zoom in here and take a closer look at this. Okay, so here we are on an hour candle. And if you take this structure right here, this declining structure, and copy and paste it right here, it would look something like this. Okay, so here is that fractal pasted on to this part right here. And as you can see, there is some differences, but there's also some similarities. So this fractal right here has this little move up and back down. We have that here. The peak looks very different. But then we have this little shelf right here on the fractal. We also have that here in today's chart. And just as there was some consolidation right here, we have the same thing happening here, just on a larger time frame. So if it continues to follow this rough outline, the next part is a drop. Time will tell. It could do something different. It could also do something similar to this, but just in a unique way. So we'll have to see how this actually plays out. But this is a potential scenario where it drops like this. This concludes this update on Bitcoin. I hope you found this video interesting. If you did, it'd be much appreciated if you hit that thumbs up button. If you do find this type of technical analysis interesting, you should hit that subscribe button, and that way you'll be notified when I put out new content. You know, I'm not a financial advisor, so none of this information that I present here should be used or construed as financial or investment advice. I'm so glad you caught this video. I hope you catch my next one. Have a great day, and bye for now.